So we're going to be doing core and hips. Yay. Oh dear. All right, so let's start on sitting on your bum in Dandasana, legs out in front. And take the hands just outside the hips. Lift the hips and press the legs down into the mat. Reach through the heels and tilt forward onto the front of the sit bones. And take a nice inhale, and then on the exhale, draw the belly button back towards the spine. And we're going to draw the belly button, draw the core both below and above the belly button. Okay, and then just practice breathing normally, still drawing the core back towards the spine. And lengthen through the crown of the head. And relax the pelvic floor. So we're not not engaging the core by using the pelvic floor or the legs or the bum. Just really try to pinpoint the core. All right, and then we're going to move through the core series, just using the strength of the core. And as we move through the exercises, as the moves through the poses, we'll be exhaling. Okay, so actually I can keep the hands there. And then exhale, take the feet together. Draw the belly button towards the spine. And then exhale, lift the knees and the feet for half boat. Reach through the heels, belly button to spine. Lift through the crown of the head. And exhale, take the feet together. And take the hands inside the thighs and open the legs. Reach through the heels, belly button to spine. And the knees and toes are both pointing up directly towards the ceiling. Tilt forward onto the front of the sit bones. Take the hands back to the inner thighs. And exhale, take the feet together. And exhale, lift the knees for half boat. Belly button all the way to the spine. Exhale, feet together. And draw the belly button towards the spine. And exhale the feet forward. Good. So we can really get a nice core workout without doing any crunches. So we're just going to really work on that core today as we move through the poses. Okay, so we're going to do that 2 more times with just a little bit quicker, but still keeping belly button to spine and exhaling between the poses. Okay, so exhale, feet together. Good. Lift into half boat. Reach the belly button back. Exhale, feet together. And belly button to spine. Exhale the feet wide. Good. Feet together. And half boat. Feet together. And out in front. Good. I'm going to do it the last time without the hands on the ground for help. Okay. So really engage that core. Belly button to spine. Feet together. And half boat with arms alongside the legs if you can. Belly button to spine. Exhale, feet together. Belly button to spine. Exhale, feet wide. And feet together. Belly button to spine and half boat. Reach with the heels, reach with the crown of the head. Belly button to spine. Feet together. And feet out in front. Good. Nice. Okay, come to sit on a block in Sukhasana with the right leg in front. Okay, press down through both sit bones. And if you have another block, actually, you can just take it behind the right hip. Take the right hand to the block and inhale the left arm and exhale to the right knee. Turn to look over the back shoulder. And belly button to spine. Just try to release any tension in the core. So you're drawing the belly button back, but not in a really grippy way. And inhale back to center. Take the left leg in front, blocked outside the left hip. Wiggle the waist long. You have a nice long spine. And inhale the right arm. Exhale to the left knee and turn to look over the back shoulder. And then inhale center. Take the feet together for Baddha Kanasana. And you can take the hands to the ankles and just open the hips. Again, press down through the tailbone, lift through the crown of the head, and lengthen both sides of the groin here. So just try to release any of the gripping there, which is hard when it's when your knees are out to the side like this. But just try to, you can even close the eyes and just breathe into the inner thighs and groin there. And then inhale, take the left leg over to the right. And the shin goes inside the right foot. Take the hand to the block outside the right hip. And inhale the left arm up. And exhale to the right knee. Morning, Atina.
Good morning.
Okay, press down through the tailbone, lift through the crown of the head. And inhale back to center, bring the feet together. And inhale the right leg over to the left. Take the left hand on the block on the left, outside the left hip. Inhale the right arm and exhale to the left knee. Turn to look over the back shoulder. And again, release the groin, especially on the left side. Take a full inhalation, full exhalation. And inhale back to center. Cross the shins and come over onto all fours. Press down through press down through the hands. Spread the fingers. Belly button to spine and lengthen the spine. So you're moving the tailbone back towards the back of the mat, crown of the head forward. So you've got a nice long spine. And inhale into cow. So we're arching the back. Keep the belly button reaching back towards the spine. And exhale, chin towards the chest. And we'll do 3 here. You can do it on your own breath cycle. But keep the core engaged and the spine long throughout both the cat and the cow. And come back to neutral. And then step the left leg out to the side. And press down through the outside of that left foot to the pinky side. So all 4 corners of the foot are pressed down. Engage the inner thigh on the left side. Belly button to spine. And then we'll do 3 more cat-cows here. So inhale to arch and exhale to round. And it might just be a small movement, especially for the cow, the arch, and that's okay. Keep pressing down through the pinky side of the foot. Engage the inner thigh, belly button to spine. And once you've done 3, you can just come back to center and step the left foot in and step the right foot out. Press down equally through both hands. Engage the inner thigh on the right side. And inhale into cow. And exhale, cat. Good, belly button to spine. And last time. And come back to neutral. Good. And then step the right foot in. Come to lay on your right side with the right forearm on the mat. And just take the elbow so it's just in front of the shoulder. So it's kind of at an angle. And we're going to do a side plank. You can either stay on the knee like this, or do both feet. Okay, hip over hip, belly button to spine, and exhale, lift the hips. Engage the obliques, the right oblique, so the side of the core, belly button to spine, lift the right hip. We'll be here for 3 more rounds of breath. Lift the hip again, belly button to spine, and exhale, lower down. Good. Come back onto all fours, and we're going to tuck the toes. Again, draw the belly button back towards the spine, and exhale the left leg behind you. So the left foot is at hip height. So just check in with the camera if you can. So reach back with the left heel. Sorry. Keep reaching back, belly button to spine. And then we're going to exhale the leg out to the side, any amount. So moving towards 90 degrees. And keep lifting with the glute, the left glute. Reach the heel away from you and try to keep the heel at hip height. So it's more about lengthening the heel and keeping the foot at hip height rather than how far around you can get. Belly button to spine. Reach with the heel. Lift, engage the glute. 2 more rounds of breath. And inhale the left leg back to center, and exhale, take it back down. Okay. Engage the core again. Press down through both hands. Lift the right leg behind you. Reach that heel away from you. Move the femur bone, the thigh bone, back towards the hamstring on the right side. And exhale, start to open the right leg out towards the right. So lengthen the right heel away from you. And exhale, start to move it towards 90 degrees. Belly button to spine. Engage that right glute. And take it a little bit closer towards the right. Good job there. Keep the right foot lifted. A few more rounds of breath. Squeeze that right glute. Belly button to spine. And exhale back to center. Reach through the right heel and step the right knee down. Okay, come onto the side plank on the other side. On the forearm. And just take it just beyond the shoulder. Hip over hip, belly button to spine. And exhale, lift the hips. Squeeze the oblique on the left side, or whichever side is closest to the ground. Lift the hips. Belly button to spine. Move the femur bone back towards the hamstring again. So you're engaging the glutes and the hamstrings. 2 more rounds of breath. Lift the hips. And exhale, lower down. Good. Okay. Grab a block and the strap and come to lay on your back. And I'm going to start with the strap. So lay down and take the strap around the right foot. Lengthen through the left leg. Press down into the left hamstring and left calf. Reach up through the right heel. Toes on the right foot come down towards the shin. Belly button to spine. Exhale, lengthen through the right heel. And with each exhale, just try to move the heel even closer towards the ceiling. And To an outsider, you won't be able to see any difference. You'll definitely be able to feel it in the hamstring, back of the knee, calf. And exhale, draw the right leg a touch closer towards the torso. And take the strap into the left hand to right hip, belly button to spine. Exhale the right leg just across the body. So it's about in line with the left thigh. And then exhale, lengthen through the heel and angle the toes down. Belly button to spine, lengthen through the heel. So this should really be burning the outside of the right thigh, right calf, right little toe, right everything. And if it's not, reach up through the heel a little bit more and down with the toes. And inhale back to center. Take the left foot into the strap, right foot down. Lengthen through the left heel, down with the toes. Good. Keep reaching up through the right heel. Lengthen a little bit more. And exhale, draw the left leg closer to the torso. Still reaching through the heel. Good. Okay, take the strap into the right hand to left hip, belly button to spine. Exhale the left leg just across the body, in line with the right thigh. Extend up through the heel, down with the toes, and notice the difference when you start to angle the toes. You feel it in different parts of the hamstring, IT band, calf. Reach up a little bit more with the left heel. Imagine you're trying to move that heel up towards the corner of the room. And inhale back to center, release the strap and take the knees in towards the chest. And just rock side to side a little bit. Draw the knees closer. And reach the left leg long. Keep the left leg just above the ground. Extend through the left heel. And as you exhale, draw the right knee a bit closer to the chest. Belly button to spine. And exhale, switch. Really reach through the right heel and draw the left knee in. And exhale, switch. Lengthen the spine. So you're moving the tailbone down and the crown of the head up. And again, you won't be able to see, an outsider won't be able to see it, but you can feel that micro movement in the body, in the spine. And exhale, switch again. The left knee is in towards the chest. Extend through the right heel. And inhale, both knees in towards the chest. And step the feet down. The knees bent, feet on the floor. Take the right ankle to the left knee. And take the arms out to the side in a T position, palms facing down. And exhale the right leg over to the left. The right foot over to the left, sorry. And turn to look over the right shoulder. Belly button to spine. And inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the right, looking out over the left shoulder. And you can use the right heel, the right ankle to guide the left knee down towards the ground. Belly button to spine. And inhale, come back to center. Reach the arms through the legs. Take the hands behind the left hamstring. Draw the legs towards the chest. Keep both feet flexed. And again, lengthen the spine. So it's really easy to get all contracted here, especially if the hips are tight. So try to lengthen the tailbone away and reach through the crown of the head. And you could even take a block underneath the head if you need to. If your hip is super tight on this side, like moi. And exhale, draw the legs a bit closer to the torso. And step the feet down. If you have a block, just take the block away again. And left ankle to right knee, arms up to the side in a T position. Belly button to spine, exhale the left foot over to the right. And look out over the left shoulder. And allow the groins to lengthen here. Release any of the gripping around the outside of the hip. And belly button to spine, inhale, come back to center, exhale to the left. Look out over the right shoulder. And inhale, center. Reach the arms through the leg. Take the hands to the back of the right hamstring. And exhale the legs towards the chest. Again, spine is long, belly button to spine. Feet are flexed. Nice even inhale and exhale. Few more rounds of breath. Exhale, draw the legs closer. And release the leg, step the feet down. And take that block and place it in between the thighs. So knees are bent, block between the thighs. Bend the elbows, fingertips pointing up towards the ceiling. Bring the elbows right in beside the ribs. So there's no space between them. And exhale, draw the knees forward, lift the hips for bridge pose. And lift the balls of the feet. So you're just pressing down through the heels. Engage the glutes. So you're squeezing the glutes, squeezing the hamstrings, and squeezing the block between the knees. And bridge pose is basically the opposite of sitting. So it's a really good antidote, not the right word, but antidote to if you sit a lot during the day. Okay, keep pressing down through those heels. Engage the glutes, belly button to spine. Squeeze the block. And if you start to feel it in the lower back, just lower down a little. Squeeze the glutes. Couple more rounds of breath. And exhale, lower the hips. Take the block away. Cross the shins. And roll to sit. And then roll to stand. Okay, we're going to be in Tadasana. Top of the mat. Feet are right underneath the hips. Press down through all four corners of the feet. Belly button to spine. And then again, draw the femur bone back towards the hamstring. So you're engaging the quads, engaging the hamstrings, and squeeze the glutes. So you're squeezing that bum. And inhale the arms up. Look up at the hands. Keep engaging the glutes, hamstrings, belly button to spine. And exhale, swan dive forward. Uttanasana. Release the back of the head. You can bend the knees if you like. Press down through the heels and tilt the pelvis so you're reaching the sit bones up towards the ceiling. Getting a nice lengthening down the back of the legs. And step the hands down towards the mat and step the left foot back into high lunge. You're on the fingertips now. Reach back through the left heel. Move the femur bone back towards the hamstring again. Engage the left glute. Belly button to spine. Couple more rounds of breath. Reach through that back heel. And exhale, step the knees down towards the mat. And come to lay on your front in TV watching pose. So bring the hands to underneath the chin. Lift the belly off the ground. Engage in the lower core. Firm the shoulder blades into the back. And take a couple of breaths. Also a really good pose to do during the day. So if you can do bridge and TV watching pose, you're all set. Okay, take the hands beside the chest and come up onto all fours and step the left foot forward for runner's lunge on the right. Onto the fingertips. Reach back through the right heel. Femur bone to hamstring. Squeeze that right glute. Even inhale, even exhale. And exhale, step the right foot forward. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. And exhale, Uttanasana. Bring the feet to pigeon toes. So the toes are pointing towards each other. And press down through the heels, lift through the sit bones. Release any tension in the back of the neck. And take the toes back to facing forward. Bend the knees, take the hands to the hips, and inhale, come to stand. Okay, step the feet wide and bring a block with you to the top of the right side of the mat. Okay, so the feet are about 3.5 feet. Turn the left toes in 15 degrees, right toes out 90 degrees. And then that block is at the highest height, just outside the right ankle. Press down through the outside of that back foot. So you're really pressing down into the outside of the ankle. Lift the arch of the foot. And imagine there's like energy moving down from this left hip, shooting down that back leg. Engage the left glute, belly button to spine, and then exhale, take the right hand to the block. And it's just for balance. You're still maintaining the strength in that back leg. So again, engage the left glute. Move the femur bone back towards the hamstring. And inhale the left arm up. Look up at the hand. So the left arm is an extension of the right. Belly button to spine. Engage the left glute. Keep pressing down through the outside of that left heel. And take the left hand to the left hip. Bend the right knee and inhale, come to stand. Parallel the feet. And then turn the toes out to 45 degrees. And we're going to exhale, bend the knees and slide the back down as though you're sliding down a wall. Keep the knees tracking over the third toe, the middle toe, and the pelvis is tucked under. Engage the inner thighs, belly button to spine, and slide down a bit more. Keep the knees open. So they're definitely not moving in like this. Keep opening the knees. Belly button to spine, lift the chest, and then exhale onto the toes. Keep the knees back. Engage the inner thighs, belly button to spine. Couple more rounds of breath. Squeeze those inner thighs, squeeze the glutes. And inhale the heels down. And exhale, come to stand. Good. Okay, take the block to outside the left ankle. And turn the right toes in 15 degrees, left toes out 90. And you can just look back at that right heel and press down through the outside of the heel. So you can see the arch of the foot lift as you do that. And then imagine that there's that line from the right hip pressing down the back leg towards the outside of that back heel. Squeeze the right glute and exhale the left hand to the block. But just check in that you're just using it as balance. Still strength through the back leg. And inhale the right arm up. Belly button to spine. Reach with the fingertips a little bit more. And right hand to right hip, bend the left knee. And inhale, come to stand. Parallel the feet, and then heel toe the feet together, and jump the feet together. Good. Okay, take the feet underneath the hips again. Press down through all four corners of the feet, belly button to spine. Hands on the hips, and exhale into chair pose. Good, sit back into the hips. Knees are just in front of the ankles, but way behind the toes. And then you're going to take the right ankle to the left knee. So you can use a wall if you'd like for balance. Find that spot in the distance so you can help with balance. Take the left hand to the ankle, right hand to the knee. You can just press that right knee down slightly. Belly button to spine. Sit back into the hips a little more. Nice. Couple more breaths. Sit back a little more. And then inhale, step the right foot down and still stay in chair pose. Good. Nice, friend. Okay, sit back into the hips and press down into the right foot and then take the left ankle to the right knee. So right hand to the foot, left hand to the knee, and sit back into the hips. And you can probably notice the difference between either side here. Probably will be one that's a lot more challenging or a lot easier. Okay, sit back into the hips a little more, belly button to spine, chest lifted. Okay, sit down a touch more. Good, and then inhale, step the left foot down. Inhale the arms, still in chair pose. And exhale, swan dive forward, Uttanasana. And take the feet out to 45 degrees in Uttanasana. Press down through the heels, lift with the sit bones, release the back of the neck. And step the toes forward. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. Exhale, hands to the mat. Come back to all fours. Top of the feet on the ground. Exhale, sit back on the heels. Inhale, slide the chin, chest forward. We'll do this a few times using the strength of the core. So exhale, sit back on the heels. Inhale, slide forward. One more time. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, slide forward. And then stay down here. Bring the elbows to underneath the shoulders. Step the right foot back, left foot back. Engage the core and exhale the chest through the arms for Sphinx. Engage the lower core. More breaths. And inhale lower. Take the hands to just outside the chest. Tuck the toes and inhale down dog. And we've got a nice bent knee down dog. Hips are nice and buoyant. Look forward to the hands. Belly button to spine. And inhale the right leg into the air. Exhale, step it forward. And bring the left knee down to the mat. Top of the left foot is on the mat. And take the hands inside the right foot. Just step the right foot out to the side and angle the toes and the knee at 45 degrees. So you can be either on the hands or on the forearms or hands on a block, depending on how much flexibility you have here. Allow that knee, the right knee, to open out to the side. Lengthen the right groin, belly button to spine. Couple more breaths. And step the hands down and inhale back to down dog. Again, bend the knees, lift through the hips. And inhale the left leg into the air. Exhale, step it forward. The right knee comes to the mat. And the hands are inside the left foot. And open the left knee and the left toes out to the side. Lengthen the groin on the left side. And feel the right hip flexor. Full inhalation, full exhalation. It's easy to kind of hold the breath a little bit when it's intense. Just really focus on nice full breaths. And belly button to spine. Inhale the feet back to down dog. And we're going to do a straight leg down dog. So ground through the heels. Lift through the sit bones. Look back towards the thighs. And bend the knees. Walk the feet towards the hands. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. And exhale, Uttanasana. And inhale, chair pose. Just the normal chair pose. Sit back into the hips, belly button to spine. Draw that belly button in. And exhale, Tadasana. Okay, take the feet together. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Belly button to spine. Inhale, chair pose with hands in prayer position. Press the thumbs into the sternum. Sit back in the hips a little bit more. And exhale, turn towards the left. And if you're able to, you can hook the right elbow on the outside of the left thigh. Keep turning towards the left. And press down through the left foot. Curl the right heel, lift the right foot, and curl the heel towards the bum. Belly button to spine. And slowly and carefully step the right foot back to twisted crescent lunge. Keep reaching back through the right heel. Lift the femur bone towards the hamstring, engage the right glute, belly button to spine, and then using the strength of the left glute and the core, slowly and carefully step the right foot back to twisted chair, and inhale, center, sit back into the hips, and exhale, turn to the right. Hook the left elbow outside the right thigh if you're able to, and if not, that's totally fine. Sit back into the hips and press down through the right foot and lift the left foot, belly button to spine, curl the left heel towards the bum, belly button to spine again, and then exhale, step the left foot back to twisted crescent lunge. Squeeze that left glute. Exhale and inhale. And draw the belly button towards the spine. Using the strength of the right glute. Exhale, step the left foot forward to twisted chair. And inhale back to center. Keep sitting back into the hips. And exhale, swan dive forward to Uttanasana. Good. And if you have a couple of blocks close by, just grab those. And we're going to take the hands onto the blocks at either medium or highest height. Release the back of the head. Press down through the heels, lift through the sit bones. And then inhale to halfway lift. So you're pressing down into the blocks. Spine is nice and long. Reach through the crown of the head. And just walk the feet a little closer. So they're about 4 inches apart. Belly button to spine. And exhale, lift the right leg just off the ground, the right foot just off the ground, out to the side. Move the femur bone into the right femur bone in towards the hip. So you're really engaging that right hamstring. And then exhale, take the right leg out towards the side, towards 90 degrees. So keep reaching through the right heel. Press down through the left foot. Keep extending the right heel out. Lift it towards hip height. Squeeze the left glute. Belly button to spine. And inhale, step the right foot down. And then bend each knee alternately. So you're just getting some nice blood flow into the glutes again. And inhale, halfway lift. Reach the hips back, crown of the head forward. And exhale, lift the left leg, left foot just off the ground. Press down into the right foot. Squeeze the right glute. And exhale the left leg out towards the left. So the heel is, left foot is moving towards hip height. Reach through the left heel. Squeeze both glutes, belly button to spine. Reach through the heel again. And inhale, step the left foot down. And take the hands to the hips, bend the knees, and inhale, come to stand. Okay, and to lay on your right side. Whew. The hand is on the head. Bend the knees so that the knees are just in front of you at 45 degrees. And you take the left hand to the left hip or in front. The top hip is going to stay stacked above the bottom hip. Draw the belly button towards the spine. And Fran, I'm sure that you've done these for PT. This is like a standard PT exercises for anything to do with hips, IT bands, knees, backs, back. All right, so I'm going to be doing some clam shells. So keep the feet together, belly button towards the spine, and keep the top hip over bottom hip. And exhale, open the knees just to the point where you can lift it without any movement in the hip. And inhale down. And we'll do 10 of these on each side. So exhale, lift, inhale down. And they're slow and steady movements. Doesn't matter about the height that you get. Keep the belly button drawing back towards the spine. And keeping the hand on the top hip actually helps you to notice if the hip is moving forward or back. Exhale up and inhale down. This really targets the outside of the hip there, the IT band, the adductor. We'll do a couple more. Okay, last one. And come back down. Okay, extend the top leg straight. So it's reaching away from you. The foot is in line with your hip. Reach the heel away from you. So you're reaching the heel towards the bottom of the mat. And then angle the heel up, toes down, just like we did when we were laying down with the strap. Belly button to spine. And then exhale, lift. So it's just about in line with the head. And inhale down. We'll do 5 here. Again, belly button to spine. Hip over hip without movement. So when I say without movement, there's no movement backwards or forwards with the hip. Lengthen through the heel. Angle the toes down. We'll do 1 more here. So exhale, lift. Inhale down. And then take the top leg forward about 15 degrees so it's just behind the bent leg. Check in with the top hip. Make sure it's still stable. Belly button to spine. Reach through the heel, toes down. And we'll do 5 lifts here. And it might start to burn. And as it gets harder, just make sure that the form stays good. It's really easy to, once it really starts to burn, to let the form go. Okay, and then pause, and then move it forward another 15 degrees so it's just in front of the bent leg. And the top hip is really going to want to move forward here. So engage the core, keep the top hip over the bottom hip, lengthen through the heel, heel up, toes down, and exhale, lift, inhale down. Again, 5 here. Good. And last one. Nice. And then bring it back to center. Just kind of give it a rub or massage, whatever you need to do. Okay, we've just got 2 more exercises here, and then we're going to switch sides. All right, reach through the top leg. Actually, let's straighten both legs. So hip over hip, belly button to spine. And then exhale, lift the top leg. And we're going to do 5 circles forward. So they're just small circles. Keep the hip over hip, belly button to spine. And then change directions. We're going backwards. Full inhale, full exhale. Belly button to spine, reach through the heel. Last one. And release and pass out. All right, come on to the other side. Oh my goodness. All right. So bend the knees again. So 45 degrees in front. Belly button to spine, hip over hip. And exhale, Lift the knee, inhale down. The feet stay together. We'll do 10 here. Halfway, belly button to spine. And it feels easy here. You know what's coming. Okay, one more. Belly button to spine. Good. And then reach the top leg long. Extend through the heel and angle the heel up, toes down. Belly button to spine. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Lengthen the top leg even more. So you're really trying to reach this side of the room or the end of the mat. Okay, one more. Good, and then move it forward 15 degrees just behind the bent leg. Reach through the heel, heel up, toes down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down, belly button to spine. Reach through the heel even more. Good, one more. Okay, move it forward another 15 degrees. Reach through the heel. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down, nice. Belly button to spine. Two more. Reach through the heel. And last one. Good. Okay, and take it back to center. Straighten both legs. Hip over hip, belly button to spine. And exhale, lift the top leg. And then we'll do 5 circles forward. Keeping the hip over hip, belly button to spine. And just doing the movement from the outside of that right thigh. And then pause and change direction. Woohoo. All right, and last one. Good. And then turn over onto your back and just draw the knees in towards the chest. Rock side to side. Get some good blood flowing back again. Whew. Okay, step the feet down. Take the left ankle to the right knee. And open the arms out to the side. And exhale the left foot over towards the right. Nice stretch in the outside of the left hip. Belly button to spine. Look out of the left shoulder. And inhale back to center. And exhale to the left, looking out over the right shoulder. And use the left ankle to guide the right knee down. And inhale back to center. Take the arms through the legs to the back of the right hamstring. And draw the knees in towards the chest. Flex the feet. And lengthen the spine. Belly button to spine. And inhale, step the feet down. Take the right ankle to the left knee, arms out to the side. And exhale the the right leg over to the left. Look out over the right shoulder. And inhale back to center. Exhale to the left, to the right. Look out over the left shoulder. And inhale back to center. Take the arms through the legs, back of the left hamstring. Draw those knees in towards the chest. Lengthen the spine. And inhale, step the feet down. The knees are bent, feet flat on the floor. Arms out to the side. And then take the right leg and just cross it over the left leg. So it's like you're sitting in a chair, crossing the legs. And belly button to spine. Exhale over towards the left. And inhale back to center. And switch legs. So the left leg is crossed over the right. And exhale over to the right, looking out over the left shoulder. And inhale back to center. Reach the legs long. Bend the elbows, take the fingertips pointing up towards the ceiling. Press down through the triceps. Flex the feet. Engage the glutes. And exhale, lift the right leg towards 90 degrees. So it's like Supta Baddha Kanasana without the strap. Reach the right heel up. And then exhale the right leg just across the body. So it's in line with the left thigh. Reach up with the right heel. Press down into both hips. Belly button to spine. Reach up with the right heel again. And inhale back to center. Bend the right knee and take it down to the ground. Okay, belly button to spine. Exhale, lift the left leg towards 90 degrees. Reach up with the left heel, down with the toes, and then exhale it just across the body again, just in line with the right thigh. Extend up through the heel, belly button to spine. Exhale, lengthen through the heel again. Belly button to spine. Inhale back to center. Bend the knee and step it down. Okay, if you have both blocks close by, just grab those. And come back to lay down. Bring the feet together and open the knees out to the side. Take the blocks take one block under each thigh at medium height. And just open the knees out to the side for Supta Baddha Kanasana. Hands to the belly. And lengthen the spine. So again, you're moving the tailbone down and the crown of the head up. Close the eyes. And allow the back body to melt down into the mat. From the back of the skull, the shoulder blades, backs of the arms, the middle of the back, the sacrum, and the feet. And allow any of the gripping to go. Just trust that the blocks will support the thighs. Release the gripping in the groins. Relax the jaw and the throat. Smooth out the forehead skin. Allow the eyes to just roll back. And wiggle the toes. Draw the knees in towards each other. And then take the knees in towards the chest. Rock side to side a little bit. And move the blocks away. Roll over onto the right side. And inhale, slowly come to sit. Good, take the hands together at heart center. Thank you for joining me this morning, ladies. Namaste.